Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Naufal Nafi Rahman. Today I will talking about experience of me about reading a book that I read. So the book I read is called The International Jew by Henry Ford. This book contains 4 volumes. But today I will only talking about my experience about reading the first volume. So this book contains about 800 pages. So let's continue. The International Jew, the first volume, is a controversial collection of anti-Semitic articles that appear in the newspaper The Dearborn Independent, that is owned by Henry Ford from 1920 to 1922. The book assembles this article to present a so-called Jewish questions portraying Jews as a manipulative actors exerting hidden control over finance, media, politics, and society in the United States of America. The volumes open with description of Jewish character traits and business behaviors, framing them through a lens of negative stereotypes. It then explores Jewish history in America, raising fears about the growing influence of Jewish individuals and communities. The book questioned the potential appearance of rise of anti-Semitism in the United States, reflecting widespread anxieties among some parts of American society during that period. One of the most infamous sections introduced of the Protocols of the Elders of Zion, a fabricated document purporting a revealed secret Jewish plan for world domination. The volume promotes this protocol as genuine despite the fact that historians have proven them to be a forgery. The book alleges Jewish controls over the press and their orchestration of social upheaval. Though not authored personally by Henry Ford himself, he used his immense wealth and influence to widely distribute these articles. At its peak, the Dearborn Independent reached hundreds of thousands of readers, extending anti-Semitic rhetoric into mainstream discourse. Although Henry Ford later issued an apology and reflection, the volume's historical impact remains significant as an example of how prejudice can be mainstreamed through influential voices and media channels. Reading the volume today offers important lessons on the dangers of propaganda, misinformation, and unchecked hatred. It also provides insight into the mechanism through which harmful conspiracy theories and stereotypes spread, gaining power in times of social uncertainty. In summary, The International Jew, the first volume, holds a troubling place in history, both of reflection and driver of anti-Semitism in the early 20th century. Understanding the book helps us recognize and resist the patterns of prejudice, propaganda in any times. So that's the only experience I can tell you about this book. So thank you for your time. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.